welcome to Tech Monster. In this tutorial we are going to learn about how we can convert HTML file to the PDF file. So for example, if you have any HTML file, so there are some scenarios like you have to convert the particular HTML file to the PDF. So there are some some plugins in the Node.js, so which we can use and we can convert the HTML string to the PDF file. So for this I am using the HTML PDF node package, so which is available in npm. So I'll just give this link in the description. So here I made some code. So here already in our API series, in our tutorials we are using one server setup. So already we created this server setup in our end. So this is our code which we are pushing to the GitHub. So here we created one router.js file. So in the router.js file I created an API saying like HTML to PDF. So whenever you want to convert some HTML to PDF, you will call this API by passing some HTML string. So okay, we'll see how we can pass that in the that string to the API in the front end part. So I made some small HTML file and I wrote that code as well. So I'll just show in a minute. So what we just did is like we are passing one HTML string saying like this is the HTML string. So how we are passing is like we have an object. Inside the object we have a key called HTML, and in the HTML key we are passing string, that is HTML tags or anything. So this we are passing to the request body. Okay, so if HTML string is not there, we are returning 400. So saying like HTML string is mandatory. So if HTML is there, in the sense we are using the HTML to PDF method. So HTML PDF method. So as you can see here, they gave some example here. So here we are using the buffer format so that it will be easy for us to handle the buffer format. So here what we will just do is like, so we will receive this buffer to the front end, and there is an URL object available in the browser. So what we will do is like inside the URL object there is a method called create object URL. So we'll pass this blob data. So this buffer is nothing but our blob. So that blob will be converted to one URL and we can download with that URL. So here we are, once we got the HTML string, we are passing the HTML string and we are calling toBuffer function and we are passing one callback. That callback will get one error and the buffer. So if any error is there, in the sense we are returning status as 500 and we are just returning the error what we got from the toBuffer function. Okay, so here we are returning one error object as well, and after that if error is not there, so we are just setting the content type as application/pdf and we are returning the buffer. So here what it will do is like, normally we are using Fastify, right? So Fastify is not having any method like response.header or anything. So if you go to Express, there will be having one response.headers method. So there you can set the content type, but here in Fastify directly you can use a type method so that you can set the content type. So here we are setting the content type as application/pdf and we are returning status as 200 and we are sending that particular buffer to the front end. Okay, this is the complete API part which will take care of the conversion of HTML to PDF. So now we will see how we can call this API and how we can send the HTML to the API and also. Here I created one folder called HTML. Inside that I created one file called pdf.html. So as you can see here, it's a simple file. This is the div which we are going to print. So here we have a div with hello guys, and I just wrote some message, and here I have a button. So you can see in some PDF files there is a button. They will provide a button. If you click on the button, it will go to particular URL or particular website. So like that I gave my channel URL. So here I created a button and I gave text as click here. Okay, so this is my HTML part which I am going to convert to PDF file. So here I wrote one small script to trigger my API and to post the HTML string to the API. So here I have my API URL. So this is our API, so which we are calling. So let me save this. So after that, our API is a post API, so because of that I gave method as post, and there is a body we have to pass, that is nothing but this HTML div. I was passing it here, as you can see I was stringifying, and I was just sending HTML key, and my string will be the particular div element dot inner HTML. So inner HTML will give the HTML string, and I was setting the headers as content type as application slash session. So what I am saying to my API is like, hey API, I am passing you some content, it is JSON format, so please handle this. So why this header required? Because so whenever we are passing some data to the API, that API should know like I have to format this data to this specific format, from this specific format to this specific format. So let me explain that as well. So if you go to our server.js, so here we have one content type parser. So whenever any request come to the server, first it will come here. So if the request is application.json, it will just go inside of this, and it will convert stringified content, and it will parse to the JSON object. Okay, so this we added. So normally if you go to Express, there is some method called body parser. Directly we'll put the body parser and it will take care of everything. But in Fastify, we have to manually specify this content type parser. This is this thing I explained in my first Fastify tutorials. Go through that so you can understand. So here we are passing the headers. So once the API data, I mean response came, in the sense we have one response object. From the response we are getting the blob. So why? Because from our router we are passing the buffer, right? That buffer is nothing but a blob content, so it's a binary large object. So once we received the blob, we are getting file, we are calling that particular blob name as file, and there is some URL method. So inside URL object there is a method called create object URL. To there I am passing the file, so it will give me a URL. Once I will receive that URL, I am creating one A element. Okay, I was appending to the body, and I was clicking the particular A element. Okay, just like that. I was not doing anything, I was just creating A element. I was putting URL into the A tag, and I was clicking on the A tag, so that it will open my PDF. Okay, so this is the front end content. So this one also I will push to GitHub. Okay, so you can find in the HTML directory. Okay, so I will just push this as well. So let's see how our API and functionality is working. So what I will do is like, there is a there is a plugin in for the VS Code that is called Open in Browser. So directly you can use that Open in Browser. So I was just selecting my Google Chrome. See, as you can see, when I opened my HTML, directly it went to one PDF file. Okay, that is why, because directly we are calling a script. When the API script is called, it will click the A and it will directly go to PDF. So here you can take decisions like you can print, or you can download, or you can do any action. So here this is our content. So and we have a button as well. When I click on the button, it will go to my particular channel. So okay, so this button click is also working. So what we'll just do is like, there is one more thing, like for the divs we will be having styles. So there is a, for example, when you are printing a HTML content, what you will expect is like your styles also should come with the particular content, right? So what I will just do is like, I'll put this hello guys in a center tag. Okay, so that it will align in center. Okay, and for this and one more thing, what I will do is like, I will convert this welcome to into bold. These are the some operations which I am using. So with this you will come to know like it will work with the styles as well. Okay, so I just made these updates. So let's open in browser. As you can see, it is centered. Okay, and this is bold. Okay, okay, so if it is H1, it will be for sure bold. We'll just convert this to P. Okay, open another browser, Google Chrome. As you can see, this is a p tag and it is bold. So, and what we will do is like we will apply some font colors as well. We'll see how we can do that. Style equal to, sorry, style, it came, font hyphen color, I guess this is the font hyphen color, F00FF. I was giving some random color, I don't even know what is this color, so I'll just give as color. Okay, close this, open another browser, Google Chrome. As you can see, this hello guys converted to some pink color. Okay, like this our styles also will work with this particular HTML. Okay, so that's all for this video. If you have any questions or any doubts, you can comment in the below section, and at the same time, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you.